The story of America begins with a yearning for new beginnings and a perilous journey across the vast Atlantic. In the early 17th century, brave souls from England set foot on the shores of North America, seeking fortune, religious freedom, and a chance to shape their own destinies. Jamestown, Virginia, established in 1607, marked the first permanent English settlement, a testament to the indomitable spirit of these early colonists. Further north, Plymouth Colony, founded in 1620 by the Pilgrims, became a beacon of religious freedom and self-governance. These early colonies, each with their unique challenges and triumphs, laid the foundation for a new nation. Life in the colonies was arduous, a constant battle against the elements, disease, and conflict with Native American tribes. Yet, through sheer determination and resilience, these early settlers carved out a life for themselves in this new world. They established farms and businesses, built towns and communities, and established their own forms of government, fostering a spirit of independence that would later define their descendants. The seeds of American identity were sown in these early years, a blend of English heritage, frontier spirit, and unwavering self-reliance. From these humble beginnings, a new nation would rise, one that would challenge the old world order and redefine the very meaning of liberty. As the colonies prospered and grew, a sense of unease began to simmer between them and their mother country, Great Britain. The British government, eager to exert greater control over its colonial assets, imposed a series of taxes and regulations that were met with increasing resistance. The colonists, accustomed to a degree of self-governance, chafed under these restrictions, viewing them as an infringement upon their rights as Englishmen. The Stamp Act of 1765, which levied a tax on all printed materials, ignited widespread protests and boycotts, uniting the colonies in opposition to British rule. Though the Stamp Act was eventually repealed, it marked a turning point in the relationship between Britain and its American colonies. The flames of discontent, once kindled, were not easily extinguished. Tensions escalated further with the passage of the Townshend Acts in 1767, which imposed new taxes on goods like tea, glass, and paper. The colonists responded with defiance, organizing boycotts and demonstrations, culminating in the dramatic Boston Tea Party of 1773, where colonists disguised as Native Americans dumped British tea into Boston Harbor in protest of unfair taxation. The British government, alarmed by the growing unrest, responded with the Intolerable Acts, a series of punitive measures designed to quell dissent in Massachusetts. These acts, however, only served to further alienate the colonists, pushing them closer to the brink of rebellion. In response to Britain's increasingly heavy-handed tactics, colonial leaders from the 13 colonies convened the First Continental Congress in 1774. The Congress served as a forum for the colonies to present a united front against British oppression. They drafted a declaration of rights and grievances and agreed to boycott British goods until their demands for greater autonomy were met. The hope for reconciliation, however, was fading fast. In April 1775, tensions reached a boiling point when British troops clashed with colonial militiamen in Lexington and Concord, Massachusetts. The battles of Lexington and Concord marked the beginning of the American Revolutionary War, a conflict that would forever alter the course of history. The colonists, though outmatched in size and resources, were determined to fight for their freedom. From the battlefields of Massachusetts to the Carolinas, ordinary citizens took up arms to defend their homes and liberties. Leaders like George Washington, a Virginian planter with a keen military mind, emerged to lead the Continental Army. Thomas Jefferson, a brilliant scholar and advocate for liberty, penned the eloquent words of the Declaration of Independence, while Benjamin Franklin, a renowned inventor and diplomat, rallied international support for the American cause. On July 4, 1776, the Continental Congress, meeting in Philadelphia, took the bold and historic step of declaring independence from Great Britain. The Declaration of Independence, primarily drafted by Thomas Jefferson, stands as a beacon of human rights, proclaiming that all men are created equal and endowed with certain unalienable rights, including life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This powerful document marked the birth of a new nation, founded on the ideals of self-governance, individual liberty, and the consent of the governed. The road to independence was long and arduous. The Revolutionary War raged for 8 long years, testing the resolve and resilience of the fledgling nation. Yet, Through courage, determination, and an unwavering belief in their cause, the American colonists prevailed, securing their independence with the signing of the Treaty of Paris in 1783. The newly formed United States of America faced the daunting task of building a new government and establishing its place in the world. The legacy of the American Revolution, however, would resonate far beyond its borders, inspiring future generations to fight for freedom and self-determination. The ideals enshrined in the Declaration of Independence continue to serve as a guiding light for democracies around the world, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit's yearning for liberty and self-governance.